cultish following who do not look at things objectively or take a common sense approach rather than a cultish approach. I really do not let those people get to me
No, they're
because
not getting to me. I want to put them because I see that they like to put, and this is the problem that I'm having now. And I'm going to ask you honestly now, because I see that Andre has the potential to be the next Kevin Smith here. And that's if he comes out of his mind, will the cult follow him when he is derailing mentally? Now, do you see a potential problem there?
well, I think I spoke about that on Jamaican Carlos the other night that Andre could be potentially dangerous because he has that cultish following that would even push him to pursue more power and control. So yes, that cultish following is there, and it is even proving dangerous to the leader because it is sad to see how these people are acting as if they care about him, but not seeing how they are assisting him to be destructive. So yes, that cultish following is already there.
And it is a problem. I mean, but do you think that his credibility, after everybody knows that he has taped them, how many people were planning to call Andre in a private conversation? Do you think that his credibility can rebound from all of this?
That is a hard one. That history will answer that question. History will really answer that question.
Yeah.
To offer an awful lot, but he also has said this to him. I've said this publicly. You have a destructive spirit that will damage you if you do not contain.
I don't know anybody. I'm not call. Well, I'm not even going. I would never call his phone, so I don't know how this is going to work. And it's sad. You know what?
I'm willing to have a conversation with him, not in a tirade. It's an amicable conversation, or it's a conversation where we can have a sit down, and even if you're angry, you can hear my point and I can hear your point. But even when you listen to the voice note he sent to his mother, which he put out there, it's kind of a hard situation.
He put out the voice note with his mother, tracing his mother? Because when they said that it was you that put it out.
Andre and I by then weren't talking because when Andre and his mother rekindled their communication, Wayne and Andre weren't talking. Is doing it just to cast an illusion on Wayne. Even if Wayne released it, couldn't they, whoever is having an issue, I think more the issue should be, why on earth would he speak to his mother like that? Or
well, because he's bipolar.
If he can speak to his mother like that, is there anyone around him safe enough? You just got to think. It's a thinking exercise. And this is why a lot of Andre followers are helping him to destroy themselves, because they themselves are not thinking. So they just swallow the tainted Kool-Aid, which whatever other pill he wants to drop in it to top up the illusion, they just all follow blindly. Recanted because I am human, so I am always open to a debate, a change of mind, and conversation. I am at the moment giving Andres time to look after himself, get himself healed, and get himself on the road. But I will say this, he must. And when you use must in a legal context, it places a duty either to do something. He must apologize for his blunder, regardless of the fact that I've cleared my name by giving a chronological order of how all of this breakdown took place. He must, in the future, whether he wants to do it now or when he is healed, he must apologize. Until then, the war is still open. I am prepared to close the channel. The channel means the war that he has declared, but I can still hold ceasefire.
So you are still threatening him, but you're putting the threat on hold.
That he must clear my name. As long as he doesn't clear my name, there is still an open war. That's how once a war is declared, it must come to an end, a recognized end, or it is still open where both warring parties can strike at each other at any time. My whole thing from day one, when I realized that Andre was not interested in allowing me to go peacefully, it was the very reason why I put the non-disclosure agreement in place with a breach of 50,000 US dollars, hoping, just hoping that might contain Andre, because Andre was determined to destroy my reputation and my brand if I do not come under his subjection. I knew I wasn't going to come under his subjection. I was prepared to be destroyed. I could have engaged in a back and forth battle with Andre. I decided not to, because regardless, it is very nasty for both of us. It is very nasty for both of us brands. It has also damaged both of us credibility in broadcasting going into the future. So all I wanted from then to now is just cut the bullshit and clear my name, and I'm done. That's it. Asked Andre that we should put a joint statement out. He forbid, never, and pardon a draw. When I decided to make my statement, I published it just before the show with the hope that he recognize and speak about it on the show, because there was this whole thing of Wayne is taking a break to go back and do his master's degree, or Wayne has taken a break, everything is okay with Wayne. But everything throughout that whole period, especially from the 12th of August onwards, was just bitter. I was facing bitterness, even though I remain calm. Most of the bitterness that I experienced on Saturday, the 12th of August, I have not responded or paid very much attention to a lot of the bit, but it was difficult because I'm not a person to really sometimes stay silent, being prosecuted, especially in this dangerous manner. But this time was just so different.
Well, the
is like a wallet attached to your back pocket, like literally. So that wasn't anything damning. That was just going into my personal life to smear me, backed up with a lie that cannot be proven. So for me, that was kind of a nasty attack because I do not have anything to stain his character. I mean, there's nothing out there on me that he can come with.
But you have all of the tea in voice notes saved.
And I will respect people's confidentiality and credibility because I wouldn't like also to have a personal conversation where I think I'm just having a conversation and then I bumped into it with the entire world sit down listening to it. So I personally wouldn't want to put anyone through that.
A phone conversation. Why you think they chose Carlene's?
I have no idea. Maybe Andre sees something in his spirit that wasn't clean about her, even though he was telling her that she have a pure spirit. Both of them are illusionists and con artists, so it may just be their spirit going against each other and tormenting them. The plot might have gotten to Andre because I do think maybe she is instrumental in removing what would have been her roadblock in getting quite close to Andre, which I would have been seen as a roadblock for her. So Andre probably realized that Wayne has gone, and it took an second partner draw because Wayne has gone and things is not flowing as usual. There's nothing coming from the channel or whatever. So maybe he is just saying, well, then if that's a tear down, let me just take everything down with me. But I know he planned to take me down with him.
Andre is no fool. He knows that Carlene cannot even invent herself right now. She need help. He's no fool. He knows that Carlene can't replace you.
Well, she was desperate though. From last year. From last year, she was desperate for a reinvention. Very desperate.
Well, wait, I know that
I think that's why she ran with the story she did.
So in a way, did he save me?
He probably did because it is somebody who can get close to you or can waddle their way into you while having a knife laid bare for you. So I always think it is always good to know than not to know, especially if there is a danger lie waiting. So maybe Andre is doing everybody a favor. As he say, but if it's an illusion, you're not going to play a straight game. You're going to go all over the bloody place, isn't it? Because you're casting an illusion.
Wow.
All of them, I am not attacking Andre. I am clearing my name. This whole scenario didn't go down nasty. A lot of things went down nasty privately. And in order to clear my name that was tarnished bitterly, I have to outline what I have as my truth and my facts so the public can understand the entire scenario, the development, the day-to-day issues, the major different issues that may have happened within this whole scenario that taken us to where we are. I am not looking for popularity. I am not a social media junkie. I have a career. I have a job. That's how Andre met me. And I continue to be so. even though I used to alter myself to give partner draw of 4, 5, 6 hours on a daily basis. But I am still on the journey of social justice. I have always been doing that. And I will still be using all my platforms to champion social justice, whether it be in a speaking forum or in a print forum. I will always continue to deal with issues of social justice. And I want to thank everyone who has listened to my story. And I want to thank all the people who has reached out to me for the last few weeks, those who have sent their support via social media, those who have stand in my corner and support out there. I want to say thank you all. And I want to say to Andre's supporters, give him the support that he needs, not the support that will give you or him attention. I want to thank you for giving me the time, Shelly, and I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me the time to help clear my name on this forum.
Lovers of the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Now, please give your views in the comment section. Wayne has been speaking up for himself and throwing cold water, so to speak, on what people have to say from the side of Andre Stevens. The last time we checked, Andre Stevens was receiving medical attention and said that he would be off the scene for a minute. Now, we all know that Carlene get herself involved in this pickle by going like say she want to be some form of private investigator, double agent, and jumping on phone with Andre, which was recorded and put out there. Yes, people, so she jumped into hot water now with her close friend Shelly and Kuran, because of course she outed Shelly in those recordings. Many more recordings were circulated and posted over social media. Now, Wayne went on to explain why he and Andre had a falling out, and you can find it all over social media. There were claims of money being missing. Wayne explained all of that. Yeah, man, on Jamaica Carlos TV is where I saw everything pertaining to what Wayne had to say publicly for the first time. Now, jump right back over to Wayne and Shelly right now. Now, people, we all know that Shelly mixy and likes the tea. I want your opinion in all of this. Wayne said that if all passwords were changed before a certain time, then he could not have been the one to really be putting out these incriminating voice messages. Viewers, subscribers, there is so much more to be put out there. There are so many people who have been rattled right now by these recordings, persons who feel some sense of betrayal because them never know said that they were being recorded, or they didn't even know that whatever exchange they had with Andre was not between them and him alone. Now, viewers, subscribers, I just invite you all, give your views in the comment section. What do you think of Shelly and Kuran's motive? Because remember, say she and Andre did done in a bangarang. Do you think she have all right for the open of this story of viewers, subscribers? What do you think of what Wayne has to say? In addition to that, Wayne say, listen man, them do the worst to him already by coming out with his health record. Yeah man, the whole HIV situation. So I must say right now, him no know what left for them come with, but he is stronger than ever. All he wants to do is to clear his name. Another thing, people, is that he has some kind of contract relating to his payment. So I must say right now, because Andre is saying I forgot pay him, is why after doing 1 year of free work, Andre right now, I tell him say him need for submit to him. People, they say that he is somewhat of a Kevin Smith / some form of spiritualist, some form of, I don't know, viewers, subscribers, because talking about it all my head start raise. But whatever it is that he mix and double in, whether he's living in his own head, whether his health situation is the reason, we cannot deny that Andre is a talented one. We cannot deny that he can make useful contribution, people. But while this year going down the hill, viewers, subscribers, I'm just inviting you all to give your views, people, and we are praying for the best on all sides, everybody included. All right, for now, just go and stick and stay. Don't forget, people, I appreciate you all. Don't be a stranger to the channel.